Greetings, greetings. How are y'all feeling? I am here. How y'all doing? What's up, Lakeisha? First in the live, shout out to you. Heads up, you need a glass of water for tonight. So please get a glass of water. Roslyn, welcome, welcome. Peace, peace. Peace, peace, my lovelies. Welcome, welcome. Hey, sis. Hello. You need a glass of water for tonight, okay? Go and get a glass of water, okay? I'm getting mine. Have some water. Glitching. Baba Kazi, welcome, welcome. Hi, Baba. Long time. Thank you for popping in my live. We're going to be doing some water manifesting tonight. We're going to switch it up a little bit. We've been, Spirit's been taking us a little bit all over and simplifying things. You know how I like to do. Sabrina Sahara simplifies. What's up, Bree? How you doing, Brianna? Welcome, welcome. You need some water for tonight. A glass of water, please. Everybody go get a glass of water, please. Andy, welcome, Lemon Andy. Get a glass of water for tonight, please. We're going to be doing some water manifesting tonight. Tapping into Sacred Soul Simplified, Cosmic Concept 19, Waterworks. Waterworks, waterworks, waterworks. Depending on how you want to say it. But water works. And water be working for you. You know what I'm saying? It's all in us. We are composed of water. Manifesting. Water has memory. Very, very powerful stuff. We can speak to the water as we're drinking it. We can speak to the water in our bodies. We can speak to the water as we're washing dishes, as we're doing laundry, as it's raining outside, bodies of water, whatever it may be. Magical, magical stuff. All right. So let's go get us a glass of water. Ideally in a glass, not plastic. Okay. Not a plastic bottle, ideally, but it's fine if that's what you have. Copper vessels, y'all. Copper vessels. Okay. Just saying. And get you some copper. But only drink water out of copper. Don't ever put anything that is acidic, any juice, anything like that in a copper vessel. You will die. Okay? Only water in a copper vessel. What's up, Keela? I saw your follow. Thank you for joining. Hey. Shay, what's up, Shay? Kali, what's up, Kali? And you got the hydration card last night. Indeed, Brianna, exactly. And today we are on Waterworks. So for those who are new joining, I'm Sabrina Sahara. Welcome, welcome. We are the Tribe Vibe. You belong. Here every Monday through Friday, 10 p.m. to 11:11-ish, doing complimentary speed reads. And I'll be tapping into my publication. I am officially a published author. And my book, Sacred Soul Simplified, is all about elevating the soul, helping you manifest, just letting you and helping you live your purpose. And there are 33 cosmic concepts that are very specific in the book that I am tapping into the complimentary readings for. So tonight we are already 19, guys. Like we're already like halfway through, pretty much. More than halfway through the book, the cosmic concepts. That's pretty freaking dope. Time's going by way too fast, so that's part of it. But anyway... But we're on 19, and 19 is Waterworks and all about water manifesting. So I'm going to read a few excerpts, and then we're going to do our readings. As always, Sandra, you need water. Everybody need water. Get some water. Get a glass of water, please. Vibe Tribe, indeed. Hey, sisters, dropping to say hello. I'm really tired and sleepy. I love you all. Won't be long. All good, honey. Rest well. I'm tired too. I don't know if you guys saw my stories. I had a gig at 11 o'clock this morning. And then from the gig, went straight to studio. So I've been singing all day. But got a lot done. But was in studio till like 9. And then rushed home, showered, and here I am. So it's been a long day. But I'm here. I don't think you sent me the link. What link? What am I missing? Oh, no, for last night? No, I just uploaded it. No, I didn't yet. Today was crazy. But I will, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I literally got home 30 minutes before starting this live. But I got to shower, so I feel good because I don't like being in my bed if I didn't shower, especially like because out and about and, you know, subway and stuff. So at least I got to shower before and then, you know, got here on time. So 11:11 on the dot is the plan, Sandra. Yes, I do need rest. Absolutely. I was actually falling asleep in the studio. I was like recording and then we're sitting and I'm listening and we're, you know, going through the track and stuff. We're in the mixing stages as well, but you know, always something to re-record or whatever. So I'm there and I'm listening and I'm like, yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's good. And I'm like freaking falling asleep. And I was like, yo. And then I'm like realizing I still have to do this live tonight, but I'm here because I love y'all. Glad you're here too, Keela. I hope I'm saying your name right. Please let me know if not. Loverboy, welcome. Ray, welcome. Hello. Playmate, welcome. Sego, que Sego, we miss you. How are you? How is South Africa? How are you, honey? You're welcome, Lakeisha. And remind me again, because I may freaking pass out after the post-production posting and stuff after the live. But tomorrow, just send me a message and I will send you the link, okay? Okay? I got you. Monet. Hey, Monet. Welcome. You need some water. Everybody got a glass of water, please. DeShannon, welcome. Thank you for being here. Everybody get some water, please. You need a glass of water for tonight. Kasego's been sick under the weather, but starting to feel better now. I'm so glad you're feeling better. I'm doing well, thank you. Lisa, welcome. Hey, friend. How you doing? Hey, Monet. You have some water. Yay. Y'all get some water, okay? Ideally in a glass or copper vessel. Like, that's the most ideal. But ideally not plastic, okay? Look at this. Water's here. You like water, chat? Water's actually here. Why? What's going on? How is there somebody in the thing called water while we're doing a water manifesting? Like, talk about confirmation. What's going on right now? Is that a real thing? I had to screenshot that. Water? You like water, chat? What is that? Is that for real? Somebody follow them and tell me what's going on over there. Dakota, welcome. What the? Seriously, Sandra, are you serious? What is? I'm here. Water's here? Water is here? We're tapping into water manifesting? What does that mean? Water? What does that mean? Welcome, name twin. How you doing, Sabrina? Yo, water's like, I'm here. And I'm like, get water, guys. And water's like, oh, hi, I'm actually here. Water's, guys, when I tell you we are blessed, we are like highly favored and anointed because we're tapping into water manifesting. I'm telling you else to get water. And water showed up in the live. It's happening right now. Hi, water. They be listening, but I mean, hold on a second. Can't I click this to like follow? Water. What does this even mean? Okay, I'm gonna follow. What is going on? Water, are you a bot? What is happening right now? I know they're listening, but what do you mean? How's water just saying I'm here right now? Dakota, you're good. Hi, Dakota. You are right on time. Right on time. Nicole, welcome. 1010 vibes. Shay, Ashay. Nah, I'm water. He said, nah, I'm water. What is happening right now, guys? What the hell? What the heaven? Thank you, gang. Welcome, water. They don't have that many people following. They don't. I saw that. Water, tell us about yourself. What do you mean? Like, are you a brand? Are you a person? What is your like water? Like, why is that your handle? What are you supporting? What are you promoting here on the TikTok? And how did you find I'm that new water? How did you find my live? What made you pop into this live? Did you see because it said water manifesting, waterworks on my live title? So crazy. I like water. Yeah, us too. Water's magical. Everybody get some water, please. If you are just tuning in Angel of Death, welcome. Steph, welcome. Like, what is happening right now? Not thank you, gang. Water be thanking us, and we be thanking water tonight. That's what we're doing. It's 1011 00101110 00101110 00101110 00101110. We jump in timelines up in here. Talking my bad, right? Water, hi water. This is super strange. I'm glad you're still here, Roslyn, so that you can witness this. Midnight Cry, welcome. Thank you for the follow. They're talking in riddles. I don't trust it. Seriously, it's just kind of crazy that it would be like we're hopping into water manifesting and then water just shows up in the freaking live. I mean, I'm just taking that as like major confirmation. You know what I mean? Might give you 5K likes. Give it to me. Absolutely. Tap it in. Tap it up. Tap it up. Give me some the gifts and all of the things. Why not? Thank you, water. Thank you, water. Welcome, water. Welcome. Oh, water's liking the live. Water's liking the live. Water's liking the live. We're at 4.7K already. Thank you. All right, y'all. Let's tap in. Yes, we almost got up to 100. I had to stop y'all so that we can still get our angel message. I had to be like, I gotta go. We're gonna get to 100,000. So yeah, that was dope. That was dope. So tap it up. Tap, 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 to tap, tap, to tap, to tap, 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 to tap. You know how we do. We the 100K likes over here, sir. Indeed. Because we love us. Love, love, love. We gonna love. Love, love us. We gonna love. Won't be present for a while because I'll be working on open close shifts for the next 2 weeks. Oh, Dakota. We missed you already. Yo, Water said water finna give ya 100K. Yo, Water, where you from, Water? Like, what you talking about finna give ya 100K? Where you at, Water? Like, what's going on right now? What about it? Like, what about it? Anyway, y'all, get some water, all right? Everybody get some water. We're doing water manifesting tonight as we tap into Waterworks in my publication, Sacred Soul Simplified. Cosmic Concept number 19 is all about Waterworks. The declaration for Waterworks is, I charge the water around and within me to define my destiny. Ashe. So the reason that you need some water tonight as we tap in is because as we're aligning all of the memories going into the water, we're going to be doing declarations. I'm going to be choosing a card for you that has a specific alignment, a specific declaration that is going to be what you should be speaking into your water, ideally daily, just to tap in. It's going to be a clear message for you as well. Channeling may come through, but it might just be straight so that I can get as many people as possible before I had to go, because there are 17 of us in the live right now, and I usually stop the list at 14. But if I get through them, then I'll open it back up and get everybody, hopefully, right? So I might just bang through top card like I've been doing, give you guys your declaration for you to be able to speak over your water, okay? We can also speak all of the declarations, all each other's declarations into the water for ourselves and for us as a tribe vibe, as a collective. You know what I'm saying? So that's the vibe tonight, which is why you need to get some water, all right? Get some water. Everybody get some water. We're going to be talking some magic into our water, all right? Asheo. And tap always to Ori, to your higher self, after you declare, after you charge your water. Drink it down. When we say our prayer, it's going to be going into the water, right? When you bring your ashes, you bring it in. You're ingesting that blessing, that petition, that prayer, that power, okay? Marisol, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. All right. So let's get into a few excerpts. The notion of my cup runneth over comes to mind when thinking about the benefits of being in vibration with self-love, giving and receiving. We must ensure that we pour into ourselves first and let others drink of the overflow, while also being discerning enough to pour where we are watered. Water cools and cleanses us while having the power to provide clarity, catharsis, and closure. With that knowledge comes many ways we can work with water to manifest. We can increase the current of our currency by saying money affirmations over flowing water, like while in the shower, washing dishes, under the rain, or near a body of water. We can honor divine timing by declaring patience over ice and then drinking the water once the ice has melted. Some of the magic up in here. Get it. I try not to talk about it too much because then TikTok gives me all of the restrictions and stuff. But if y'all want my publication, check my page. All the details are there. All right. If you want one directly from me, please let me know. Also, heads up, there is a shipment delay. So for those who ordered it from me and are waiting, I did send you guys emails, so you got that. But just a little update again, to say it generally. Apologies for the delay. Thank you for your patience. They're on their way. And as soon as they come, I'll be signing, inscribing, and mailing them out to you. You got the email, Dakota. Awesome. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for your support. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, okay? And the ice magic, right, Lemon Andy? That was a download. I was like, Spirit, what? So dope. Like the energy of ice, because when you think about ice, everything's on hold, right? It's frozen, but you have to have patience to like wait for this ice to melt for you to be able to drink this water. So it just is a perfect analogy for our manifestations. Like timing is divine. Like let it take its time. So it's pretty magical stuff. So we're going to be tapping into our water manifesting tonight. All right. Jalayan, welcome, welcome. Say again about tapping the water. Tapping the water? What did I say about tapping the water? Huh? What did I miss? What? From what I was reading? Lakeisha, was this one of the excerpts? One of the excerpts? Felicia, welcome. Welcome, welcome. YRM, welcome, welcome. Let me know. No, before. I don't remember now. Y'all know Spirit be speaking through me. I don't know what I be saying sometimes. I be channeling y'all. What I say? Remind me. Give me something more than tapping the water. Oh, to your ori, to your forehead. That's why. When you're speaking into your water and you're manifesting over your glass of water, tap your glass to your higher self, to your third eye, to your ori. The ori is your higher self. When we tap into the Yoruba faith Ifa that I practice, it refers to ori. That is the orisha that has your head. It is your higher self. It is your third eye. It is your command over your energy. You can't get and receive anything unless your ori allows it. So when you speak over your water and you're declaring and you're manifesting, tapping to your ori, to your higher self, to your third eye is like basically granting yourself that permission. That's the same reason why I say, give me an emoji, and it's your ori giving me permission and giving my ori permission to tap into your energy. So this is that declaration, that agreement that you're making with your ori to accept what it is that you've spoken into your water. Ashe, and you just tap that, give thanks, you align with ori, basically saying, without your permission, it doesn't get done. So thank you in advance for your permission. And then you drink. Yes, so that's where you tap to ori, to your higher self, third eye, that activation to give yourself that permission for your higher self to give you that, that okay, agreement. Yes, it is done type of vibe. All right. KG baby, welcome. We have an Andrea, another Andrea, that's spelled with the Drea, right? So Andrea, welcome, welcome. Sis, do you get a percentage from A when we buy through them? Yeah, I mean, it's not really anything. That's why it's better to get directly through me type of thing. But, you get little pennies from, it's the same thing, whatever. But it's fine. For me, I just want this out. Like, it's also the reason that I only charge $11.11 for it, because I know that I could have charged more. I do more for direct from me because of the inscribed signature, shipping, all of that's included. But in terms of getting it straight through Amazon, it's only $11.11 because I really just want people to have it. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But yeah, they give me little pennies. It's like, oh, you know how they do. You know how they always do. And give us little pennies, throw little crumbs our way. But it's all good because it's there. That's pretty cool. You know what I mean? To have a book on Amazon, that's pretty cool. So it's all good. It's all good. And the, what's it called? Ebook is available as well for $4.44. So I chose my prices. So it was cool. I'm grateful that I was able to do that. So $4.44 for the ebook and $11.11 for the paperback. The Purposeful Pocket Companion. Super cute, fit in your back jean pocket, slip in your purse. You have it all the time whenever you need it for your declarations, your manifestations, the soul work and soul inquiries, the journal pages in the back. I think I thought of everything, I gotta say. And this is just volume 1. When I tell you I have volumes of this thing already. So I'm planning to put a new volume out every 11/11 every year. That's the plan. So volume 2 is like already almost done. Like it's, yeah, because these are just downloads. I call them transmissions from my transition tribe. They just pour into me. And I try to make it simplified and concise and bite-sized. Each declaration, cosmic confirmation, cosmic concept, each cosmic concept literally takes 3 minutes to read. So you can every day decide, I just have 3 minutes, and you can read that one cosmic concept to just get the download, the information, the channeling that you need in that moment, you know? So fave water brand. Water's asking us what our fave water brand is. Feel free to answer, y'all, if you'd like. My fave water brand is boiled. I boil my water. I don't really be messing with the bottled water stuff, to be honest. But yeah. Alkaline. That's my favorite water brand. All right. So we're going to open up the list. And then we're going to say prayer. And then we're going to tap in. And you're going to get your declaration that you're supposed to speak. Sometimes things happen and I don't know if I should share them with you guys or not. Because I don't know if it's going to freak you guys out. And Koji and Joki, sorry, welcome. Nicole's like, share. So I have this cue card. I have this cue card that I've been keeping in to, you know, like a bookmark basically of where I am, right? So I finished whatever and I put the book down, but for some reason I didn't put the cue card back in the book and I put it on my bed, flat on my bed like this. And the cue card literally lifted up. And I was just looking at it like, and it was on the bed, standing up after being flat. And did you see when I did that? It's because I saw it lift, like as if some energy, somebody came and literally lifted it up. Like it's not even, it cannot stand. There's no, like it's not standing now. How could it be how could it stand? To put it back in the book. It's just to put it back in the book. They were just like, you didn't put to remember where you are. Thank you. But it was standing, like they were holding it, like it was standing up. What? Okay. Rosling, rest well, honey. Mwah. See you tomorrow. Absolutely. Absolutely. Stuff is so real, so cool. And I'm glad it doesn't, like, stuff like used to freak me out though. Stuff like that used to freak me, because it's just like a knowing that, you know, that I'm not alone, you know what I mean? But now it feels really cool to know that I'm not alone, you know? And it always feels like it's always good energy. It's always good energy, so it never feels like a negative entity or anything, you know? So that's good. But anyways, thank you for whoever's trying to contact the creator. I appreciate you. Follow along. Tap to tap to tap to tap to tap to tap 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 to tap. We're at 16.3. Thank y'all. Thank you for sharing the live. Absolutely. Thank you for the roses, Sabrina. Thank you, my fellow Sabrina. Keone, welcome. Keona, sorry, I saw that really quick and it disappeared. Rest well, Roslyn. Thank you for liking the live. Keela, for everybody's liking the live. Okay, we're gonna open up the list. I want you to put, and everybody get water, by the way. If you're just tapping in, please get a glass of water. Mama Jess, welcome. Thank you for joining. Please have a glass of water. We're going to be doing water manifesting tonight. Hey, hey. You're going to get your personal declaration that you should be speaking over water that's going to help you with whatever it is that you're dealing with. I won't necessarily channel per se tonight, just so I can get everybody in and get their declaration, because you're going to be able to make sense of it. You're going to get exactly what you need just by getting this declaration and the theme that the declaration is based on. So there's going to be a theme that's on the card and a declaration that's on the card, and that's going to be what you're supposed to be speaking into your water, in the shower, when you're washing dishes, whatever it is, to keep you in alignment. It's going to make more sense to you. It's going to help you clear out things. This is very, again, release to increase, leave to receive. This is the energy that we're talking about. Face it to replace it, urge to purge, all of the things, right? It's going to be part of what helps you with that. But speak it into your water. Tap it to your third eye, to your ori. Always ask for that permission. Give thanks in advance for that permission. And then you drink, okay? What's up, Kia? Welcome, welcome. Get some water. Everybody get some water. Get a glass of water. And water is in the live. There's actually a person or brand or whatever that's called water that shows up on the live, like when we're doing water manifesting. Like, y'all, just saying. And then one of my ancestors literally came through and picked up my cue card off the bed and stood it upright so that I can put it back in the books like I'm supposed to do, to make sure I don't lose my place. Yeah. It's going to be extra tonight. All right. So I'm going to open the list first. Then we're going to say prayer. And then we're going to tap in. Okay. King Barry, welcome, welcome. Khan, welcome, welcome. Hey, Kia. Welcome. So any water emoji in the comments. It could be the ocean. It could be the drip drop. It could be the 3 drippies. Any water, whatever your favorite water emoji is. Ashe, Kasego, you are first. I see you. Kia, I see you. Pop them in, pop them in. True, you can do all of them if you want. Absolutely. Let me see you, let me see you. In the comments. And we gonna get into it. We gonna get into it. Dakota, I see you. You are 3rd. Monet, you are 4th. Kali, you are 5th. Please let me know if I missed anybody. Miss Nicole, you are 6th. Mama Jess is 7th. Lakeisha is 8th. DeShannon is 9th. Sandra is 10th. Keela, you are 11th. Let me Andy put the shower. I love it. Andy, you are 12. All right. Sabrina, I see me and Sabrina. I just need a water emoji. So any water emoji instead of your name, and I will be able to put you on the list, okay? That's getting clear permission from your Ori to mine to get that emoji in there, okay? So let me check this again real quick. All right, Kasego, Kia, Dakota, Monet, Kali, Nicole, Mama Jess, Lakeisha, DeShannon, Sandra, Keela, Andy, Sabrina. I see you now with the emoji. Thank you, darling. Space for one more. Space for one more. Who's it gonna be? Give me a water emoji. Give me a water emoji. Ifa Pomile, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. Keon Willis, thank you for joining. Alafia to you. Aburu Aboye, blessings to you. Give thanks. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the likes and the loves and all of the things. Modupe, Nashio. All right. M. Mon Days. welcome. Thank you for joining. Okay, so that's it. Kasego, Kia, Dakota, Monet, Kali, Nicole, Mama Jess, Lakeisha, DeShannon, Sandra, Keela, Andy, Sabrina. That's who I got on the list. Adupe. Give thanks, Baba. All right. Bree, I didn't see you. Bree, what's up? You're not on the list, Brianna. Give me a water emoji. You don't want to read it. You don't want to get you don't want to get your declaration, water declaration. Do you not want your water declaration? And again, we can say all of them, right? All of them that come as we feel it. Totally up to you, okay? Some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. Oh, are there some people sending some hate up in the live? We don't do that here. Okay? The accent got me. I'm really good at accents and languages, so sometimes it just, and again, it's also like ancestral and all kinds of weird shit happens, and I like tune into like past lives. It's super crazy, and then things just happen. But yes, see, I don't even know I do it sometimes. All right. Katie, welcome. Making candy bags for the party tomorrow. Just listening tonight. Got you, Brianna. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss you. Cool. Candy bags for party tomorrow? Yay! It's baby's birthday. Is it? Oh my goodness, it's Kendall's first tomorrow? It's her first birthday tomorrow? Is it tomorrow? I knew it was coming up. And it's her first birthday? Happy birthday, Kendall. It's Saturday. Happy first birthday, Kendall. Awesome. That's so cool. I've been always so drawn to past lives. Absolutely. It's really, really cool. Really cool. Oh, happy birthday, baby girl. They're growing up. Her party's tomorrow. Love it. Oh my gosh. Send pictures. I want to see. 40 special 45. Welcome. All right. Let's say prayer and let's tap in. All right. Have your water, guys. Who has water? Have your water. Get some water. Okay. We're going to be tapping in. Everything that we're speaking, that we're saying, that's coming through, that you're hearing, is going to be going into the water. You can sip it. Every time somebody is saying their declaration, if you choose to say it as well, if it resonates with you, say it into your water and we sip it. We're drinking all of this in, okay? Everybody's blessings are our blessings. Our blessings are everybody's blessings. Ashe. Jelly, welcome. Thank you for joining. And yes, happy birthday to your baby girl. Congrats on one. Indeed, Mama Jess. For Kendall, baby Kendall. Yes. All right. Let us give thanks, first and foremost, to the Creator. Give thanks to the breath of life, Mother, Father, God, angels, ancestors, Orisha, the forces of nature, divine deities of all traditions, and light and love that serve humanity for the highest good of all. Give thanks for this ability, for this awareness, for this ascension, for this abundance, as I tap into the individuals and the collective in this sacred space this evening. Tapping into the energy of water works, water manifesting. Thank you for clear and concise messages. Thank you for positive, uplifting declarations for us to imbue into these waters, to bring in. We give thanks to Ori for accepting that which is meant for us and rejecting that which is not. With every drop that we drink, we are bringing in our power, our purpose, our potential. Asheo, Asheo, Asheo. Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks. Tap into water goddesses, water Orisha, Oshun, Yamoya, Olokun, Aje, Mami Wata. We bring them all into the space and we give thanks. Asheo. Asheo. Give thanks for the Ashes, y'all. Thank you. Bringing in that force. And when you say your declaration, feel free as well to say Ashe. You could say your Amen, Amin, Aho, Abracadabra, whatever resonates with you. But put that affirming activation on what it is that you are speaking into the water. Okay? Legacy, welcome. Ashe. Confirmation burps coming in already. Excuse me. Ashe. Amen. All right. Kasego, you are up. Let's see what your declaration is. And again, we can all speak it into our water. And then we drink, and then we drink it down. So you're tapping into, I know that I am never alone. So the theme is loneliness, but the declaration is, I know that I am never alone. Ashe. Y'all can speak it as well. Speak it into your water. Bring it in. This is something, again, as you get your own individual declarations, speak it every day if you can, in the water, in the shower, when you're in the bath, when it's raining. Tap into, you can take a screenshot of it as well so that you can remember. Come into that alignment. The more you're speaking that into the water in your body, the more you're going to remind yourself. Your subconscious is going to remember this truth, okay? So I know that I am never alone. It's for you, Kasego. All right? I love this. It's a great reminder for you. Ashe. Beautiful. Good for you. Good for you. Kia, you are up. Let's tap in for you. And I'm going to be sipping for everybody. I'm going to take a sip for every single one of y'all. Okay? Feel free to do the same. Kia, theme is envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. This is your declaration. Speak into your water. Keeps you in alignment to not feel like you have to compete with anybody. Nobody needs to be watching you. You don't need to, there's enough for everybody. This is the energy for you, okay? I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Everybody's going through something. Sometimes people are going through worse at the end of the day. So it keeps us in alignment to keep that in perspective, right? That's for you, Kia. All right, all right. Give thanks. Mama Jess is doing dishes, speaking with you all. Talk about the water, say word. D. Louise, give me a water emoji in the comments. Get a glass of water as well if you can, so we could be tapping into this water manifesting energy. So true, Kia. Ashe. Bree, welcome. Hey, how are you? What's up? We're tapping into water manifesting declarations tonight, tapping into Cosmic Concept 19 from my publication, all about water manifesting. So have a glass of water. If you would like to speak these declarations into your water with us, if you want one for yourself, your own personal declaration, then give me a water emoji in the comments, and I'm going to try my best to get through everybody. D. Louise, I see you, Louise. I will put you on. Okay, saying hi. Cool. Appreciate you, Bree. Hey, hey. Granny Flame, welcome, welcome. All right, let's keep it moving. Dakota, you are up. Monet, you are on deck. Thank you for the rose, Bree. Dakota, you ready? And all right, Dakota's here. Monet, you here? And Kali. Let me see y'all in the comments, or sending some love. Thank you for the SpongeBob's, Monet. All right, Dakota, for you. Your theme is friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. This is actually a really good confirmation for you for when things don't necessarily seem like, if you're kind of like unsure about somebody, just think about the fact that anyone in your environment, good, bad, or ugly, it's for a reason, for a lesson, reason, season, blessing, all of it. You know what I'm saying? So just like be at peace with whatever it is and how to navigate it. If you guys, I don't know if you saw today's morning message, but it was all about the fact that, we're trying to convince people of our shine. And the human eye can only see 0.0035% of the light spectrum. So the message that I downloaded was like, what if we just shine that bright? That the people that we're trying to convince to see our shine, it's not that they won't see us, it's that they can't see us. Let them be. And just focus on your glow, focus on your shine, focus on your light. And ultimately decide to pivot if you need to pivot and change how you engage with the person, or find your way to part ways. But know that there's always a reason for any dynamic that comes into your life. So that's for you. Tap, tap. Right? Like, yo, we just shine that bright. Like, what if we just shine that bright? Like, they can't see us. So let them, don't even be mad about it. You know what I mean? It's powerful stuff. Yep. So check that out and give me some likes on the post, all right? Check that post out. Okay? It was a good one. and super perspective, like incredible perspective, to just make us be like at peace with all friends and acquaintances and relationships or whatever. It's just like, man, it's not even about like it's not even, it's some of this is an energy sometimes when I'm like, when people say like, oh, it's not me, it's not you, it's me, and I'm like, yeah, it is me. Like, no, it is me. Like, it literally is me, because I am that dope. It's not even like, it's not even your fault. Like, it's not even your fault. You know what I mean? Straight up. Monet, you're up. Let's tap in for Monet. Surrender is your theme, Monet. I can release my need to control. I can release my need to control is your declaration, and all of us can tap in. I can release my need to control. Beautiful. All of us can definitely use a little of that. And perfect alignment, talking about this whole let people be. And it's not about us, them not like wanting to see us. It's that they can't see us. Surrender to that. Be like, yo, it's all good. Like, people be people in. Let people people. Let people people. And all you need to do is go and glow, okay? Because we are fucking fluorescent. Up in here, okay? Period. Can definitely do that, indeed. Oh, that one gave me chills up my arms. Yes! Yes, this is definitely for me, Monet. Say word. Hey, Yaya, welcome. Hey, Mel, welcome. Thank you for joining. We're tapping into water declarations, so get you a glass of water. And any of these declarations that come through that resonate for you, if you're not getting one for yourself personally, but either way, any of that resonate, speak it into your water, tap to your third eye, take a sip, all right? Ashe. Kali, you are up. Dear Kali, give thanks, Spirit. Your theme is growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. And you can claim these as I ams. They don't have to be the I want. You can say I expand, right? Like, speak it like it's done. I expand my consciousness and my awareness, right? I expand my consciousness and my awareness. Ashe. Take a sip on that, y'all. Hello, BJ. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Miss Nicole, you are up. Let me know if you're still here. Mama Jess, you are on deck. Let me know if you're still here. And Lakeisha, let me know if y'all still here. Majid, welcome, welcome. I see you, Miss Nicole. Awesome. I see you. Mama Jess, you still here? Damien's, welcome, welcome. Mama Jess is here. Lakeisha, you still here? How's our baby boy? How's Kijani, by the way? How's he feeling today? All right, awesome. How's Kijani feeling today with the congestion, sis? I hope he's feeling better. That was so for me. Thank you. Awesome, Kali. You're welcome. Still congested, but in great spirits. Good. That's all the key. That's the key, right? That's what we're learning. We got to learn from our kids straight up, because they could be sick, but if they're like, they still playing, they doing what they, but they back in the, you know what I'm saying? Whereas we're like, I'm congested, and we're just so focused on the congested that we can't do anything else. We learn so much from them. They just like keep things moving, and that's why they heal faster. They always say, oh yeah, kids are so resilient, they heal faster. It's because of the internal. That's how it is. It's the math, period. So we can so learn from them all the time. It's amazing. All right, Miss Nicole. For you, Miss Nicole, theme is death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. The energy, when we think about death, it's never an ending in that sense, right? It's a transition. It's rebirth. Everything is growing from something else. We have to kill so much off. We do have to bury so many things. This is what release to increase is. We are literally at an end of an ending year, right? So that we can bring in this new cycle. So for all of us, we do have to think about this energy of death and claiming it, not in the negative connotations and the fear. And this is ironic because you were talking and sharing as well about no longer having this fear. So for that to come through for you is so powerful, because you're looking at the rebirth of everything now. There's nothing that's ending in that same way that we've been taught that death is final. It's like, no, there's always more in store. And it's actually, that's where we understand we can only experience rebirth from death. That's the only way we can actually experience it, right? So it's really powerful for you. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. Ashe, give thanks. I told her that last night. The onions, we were talking about the onions last night, Sabrina. That's so crazy. She knows. And in the socks. I told her to put it in the baby's socks. And with the Vicks and everything, look at that. Y'all be knowing. Y'all be knowing. I told her last night. That's so crazy. Amen. I feel this spark of excitement when I hear death because of what's new to come. Exactly, Mama Jess. And yes, Miss Nicole. How freaking cool. The onions, Andy. We were talking about the onions last night. Your grandbaby's 3. Give thanks, Sabrina. Ashe. Yeah, man. We was on the onions last night. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. Mama Jess. This is how, listen, when I say Vibe Tribe, when I say like super empaths that we're like gathering, this is not a joke, okay? Like everybody's got their life, everybody doing their stuff, whatever. This is something different. And I'm gonna it's gonna be exactly what it's supposed to be because there is a thing happening here, okay? There is a thing happening here. If I don't have your email and you are feeling the thing happening here, DM me your email so that we can meet offline because we've got our magical Zooms. We had one already for the last full moon. It was magical. Next one is 12/28, and then the other one after that is 1/11. If you want to be a part of that, one-on-one, where we get to see each other and hear each other and vibe and do all of the things and get all the details and the downloads, as well as share and have our warm makers, as I call them, instead of icebreakers, send me your email, okay? Just DM me your email and I will keep you in the loop because this is a thing that we're doing here, okay? Onions hack been passed down generations. Absolutely. And Dakota said onions and buns was the theme last night, for real. Onions and buns. Onions and hot buns. Always use onions, indeed. So look at you, should know. We was talking about it. We know, we be knowing. We be knowing. Mama Jess, you up. You up, Mama Jess. You up. Your theme is adversity. I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Ashe. Got that? So again, you're going to know deeper why you're getting this declaration. So just like claim it. Oh my God, my theme song. Amen. Get out of here. Listen. I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. Adversity. Name it, claim it. Lakeisha, you are up. DeShannon on deck. Let me know if you're still here. And Sandra, you're after Lakeisha. Sorry, after DeShannon. So let me know if you are all here. So Lakeisha, DeShannon, and Sandra. Let me know if you're here. Let me see you in the comments. And let's bang it out. Let's get your stuff. All right, DeShannon is here. You're welcome, Mama Jess. You are welcome. Sandra is here. And Lakeisha is here. Lakeisha, you are up. Your theme is blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. And when we talked about the stuff we was talking about, right? There's a lot of part of this that was of not doing this. And you cleared that. So it's very powerful for you to get this as well in regards to even accepting your healing. Accepting that you can feel good and you can choose to feel good despite the mourning and the loss and all of the things that people might want to judge you for because you're choosing to not live in that, right? So very powerful for you. I accept responsibility for my well-being. You're choosing joy. You're choosing this new life. You're choosing to be like, you know what? I have so much to be grateful for. That's what I'm going to focus on. So taking full control of it. Ashe. DeShannon, you are up. The spirit tapping in. Your theme is balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. That's beautiful. Balance. Ashe. You got that, DeShannon? And y'all can get screenshots, right? Beautiful. That's for you. Sandra is up. Tapping in for Sandra. Thanks, Spirit. Oh, you got to flip out. Self-esteem is your theme. That rhymed. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Confirmation burp. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Again, for all of us. All of these are for all of us. And we drink on behalf of all. It's like we're cheers for each other's declarations and taking them in for us and each other. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Ashe. Got that, Sandra? Did ya get that? Did we all get that? What's up, Phil? Welcome, welcome for all of us. Love this. Awesome. That one is beautiful, Andy, right? You're up. Andy, you're up. Yes, you're welcome, Sandra. Awesome. All right. For Andy. Thank you, Spirit. Your theme is service. I feel good when I can help others. I feel good when I can help others. And this is service, but it's sacred service. When we do for others, it is sacred work. Sacred service is the name of the game right now. It really, really is. Everything that we're doing, that we're like not feeling that we need to get paid for, we need recognition for, we need validation, or again, convincing someone to see our shine, and instead just freaking glow, man. Like just be who you are. That's part of the sacred service. That is part of helping others, because when you choose to shine, you give others the permission and the example of how to do it as well, and not caring what anybody thinks or if anybody even sees it. You're just doing you. So that's part of the work. I feel good when I can help others. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yay, Andy. Keep helping others. Love it. Sabrina. Affirmative. You are here. Yay. Sabrina, I have to leave early. I have to go help coworker Ty. Thank you for my read tonight. Night to you, honey. Rest well. Got you. Absolutely. See you tomorrow if I see you tomorrow. Mwah. Rest well, babe. All right. Yes, indeed. Sabrina, you're up. You ready? And then Louise, are you still here? Yo, and it's only 10:54. I can open up this list if somebody else didn't get their card. Awesome. All right, Sabrina. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Your theme is regret. I know that I cannot change the past. I know that I cannot change the past. This is just accepting. And again, we tapped in one of the cosmic concepts in my book is regard your regrets, and realizing that there is nothing to regret, because ultimately anything that you could think about regretting means that you wouldn't do it anymore. If you can say today, oh, I regret, or I wish I didn't, or whatever, that's something to celebrate, because that shows growth and evolution and the fact that you wouldn't do it again. So there's no point in feeling a sense of regret. There's only a sense of celebration and being proud of yourself for being past something that you again wouldn't do anymore. So looking at this energy of past, get past your past. Don't hold yourself to a version of you that chose something that you wouldn't choose anymore, because there's no point to it. You are who you are today, and celebrate that growth and that evolution. So I know I cannot change the past. Let it go. Let it go. For reals. Name of the game. Okay? It's the 9-year, end of the 9-year. Let that shit go. Can't go where you're coming. It can't go where you're going. All right? Mwah. I love you, girl. I love you, girl. My twin. My name twin. Luis, are you still here? I see some questions about joining the list. I will absolutely open it up in a couple minutes. All right, Dakota, you're welcome. Rest well, honey. All right, Louise is here. Awesome. Let's tap in for Louise. Kiba, I see you. I see you, Kiba. Yes, hi, Kiba. I'm going to have space. This is the last person on the list, and I got some room. We got some time since we're just tapped. Get some water. You need a glass of water. Get some water, okay? Louise, your theme is grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. That is like it's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. That is like grief being love enduring. That you can only grieve something or someone because of how much you love them, because of how much you miss them. And that is something to celebrate. That is something to be so grateful for, to appreciate. And what you appreciate appreciates, right? So it's going to grow. So just tap into this energy and don't think of grief as something that was a loss, losing anything. It's a reminder of how good you had it, and have it ultimately, because, oh my goodness, lost my soulmate last year. I'm so sorry. My condolences. But look at this blessing. Look at this confirmation. This is, again, also the energy is like, I consider technically myself a medium because of how I'm used, but I don't like reach up and grab their energy in a sense, but they come through. So whenever there's a message that is that clear and then someone tells me that they have someone on the other side that clear, it's them. Like it's them coming through literally to give you the message and to give you the solace. You know what I'm saying? So never lost, right? And this is a lost my soulmate. Like this is also an indication that there's nothing lost. And they are there forevermore. Forevermore. You are one. Okay? But my condolences to you. Yeah, absolutely. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Speak their name. Talk about them. You know what I'm saying? Like just make them still such a present part of your everyday life. And you're going to feel and hear so much directly from them as well. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. You're welcome. So welcome. Diana, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. Mulam, welcome. Sajid, welcome. Brent, welcome. So everybody's done on the list, and I've got another 11 minutes at least. So I'm going to open it up. I am going to open it up for, let's see how many more. 7 more. Oh, I missed Keela. I'm sorry, Keela. I did miss you. How did I miss Keela? Sorry, honey. I had a check mark next to your name. That's why. And I'm not supposed to have a check mark next to your name. You were supposed to be after Sandra. Thank you for letting me know. Did I miss anybody else? Keela, you're up. Let's tap in for Keela. I'm sorry about that, honey. Thanks, Spirit. Tapping in for Keela. And you got a flip out. And you got abundance is your theme. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in physical reality. Bong, this is one of the most freaking poignant, most powerful cards in this deck. See why things happen? Maybe if I said you when I was supposed to, you wouldn't have gotten this card. Maybe, but you got it now, that's for sure. Give thanks. What? Seriously. So all of us tap into this for real, for real. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire into physical reality. Mm-hmm. Her spot was 11. It was, indeed. That's crazy. Keela, say a word. Good night, Sandra. Rest well, honey. Mwah. Rest well. Look at that. Keela, timing is divine. Timing is divine, darling. I knew I didn't hear you pull. Yeah, I'm totally missed her, but look at why I missed her. Okay, look at why I missed her. This is what she was supposed to get. This is what she was supposed to get. You're welcome, Sandra. Rest well. Rest well. Took a big gulp for this one. Yes, Kasego. Indeed. Ashe on that. Put some ashe on that. I've been working on manifesting and creating. Well, you say that every dang day into some water, all right? Every day. Give thanks. Give thanks. All right, let's open it up. That was your last sip of water. Monet was like, we'll go get some more water. We not done. We not done. We got 10 more minutes. All right, so for those who are here now that did not get a card, did not get a declaration, and you would like me to pull a card for you, give me a water emoji in the comments. So for anyone who did not already get a card and you would like to tap into a water declaration, you need to get some water, first of all. But first, give me your emoji. Any water emoji. The ocean, the single drop. That's right. Thank you, user 108839153594. You can let me know your name as well, because I don't know how to tap into you with user 108839153594. Your eyes got so big, Keela, for real. Money, 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 money. And again, abundance is everything, right? It's not just money. It's all of the things. All of the things. Still have to change my username. I'm T. All right, T. I got you, T. Cool. King Co, welcome, welcome. Icky, welcome, welcome. Anybody else? Let me know if you would like me to pull a card for you. Just give me any water emoji in the comments, and I will put you on the list, and I will pull a card for you to find out what you should be speaking into your water every day, tapping into your third eye, bringing it all the way in. Playmate, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the heart me, Lakeisha. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the likings of the live. We're at 38.3. So I always screenshot right before I leave, and then whatever the number of the hearts, I check in my angel number book, and I get the message for us based on the number that is the hearts. So I posted in the stories at the end of every live. So take a listen, take a look in my stories after the live, at least that night or like early morning, I'll post what the angel message is. That's the same number as our number of hearts. So tap it up, but not past 100,000, because then that book only goes to $9.99. Last night I had to like jump off the live because we almost hit 100,000. It was so freaking dope. So dope. All right, so just T. Nobody else? Everybody else that's here already got their reading. So I guess that's what that is. Okay. Okay. So T, let's see for you. And again, if anybody is here that wants me to pull a card that has not gotten one so far, let me know by putting a water emoji in the comments. Thank you for my heart, me, Keela. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right. For T, your theme is imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Ashe. Now, key words here: embrace and nourish. It's one thing to just embrace my creative mind, my creative prowess, whatever. But nourishing it means to practice, means to give it time, give it energy. Don't just be in the theory of it or just, oh yeah, I'm good at this or I like to do this. Nurture it, nourish it, nourish yourself, nurture yourself. This creativity, imagination, energy is literally a two-way street. Tapping into the energy of imagination, just like I was saying, how kids have this imagination that is untainted. And we become adults and we lose that imagination. And it's imagination that is visualization and that's manifestation. Literally, if we were able to tap into our imagination the way kids do, we would be freaking manifesting things into form and experience like this. Like the way that they have like imaginary friends and that's real shit. And we were like, what are you talking? Oh, my kid doesn't imagine. When I tell you they see this person, they see this person. There is no imaginary friend. That is real, okay? That is how kids, because they're untainted. and their energy in terms of faith and what they believe in, it's like, again, untainted is the word that just Spirit keeps saying, untainted, untainted, untainted. Like, I keep trying to find another word, and Spirit's just like, untainted. It is untouched. It is pure. It is pure. And when it is that pure, when your imagination, your creativity, your visualization, your manifesting is that pure, that shit can just boom right in front of you. But it's slowed up because we don't have that sense of like truly being fully in the faith of our imagination and believing it to receive it. So very powerful for us to tap into imagination and to nurture it and to nourish it and to be in that alignment of just full faith, full of faith in regards to what it is that we are thinking of and feeling to bring into form and experience. Powerful stuff. Tiffany, welcome. Ivan, welcome. Thank you for joining. So yes, we was tapping in. Did I take a sip on that? Ashe, y'all. Bring it all in. Bring it all in. Anybody else? Before I go, I will pull a card for you and get your declaration that you should speak over your water in the shower, when it's raining, when you're doing laundry, when you're brushing your teeth, anytime water is flowing, anytime water is moving, when there is currents, bring in this particular declaration or any of the ones that resonated with you or your own. But just use water. Water works, y'all. Water works. There's water in our bodies. So anything that we're speaking, which is also why we be manifesting some not good stuff, because we're literally speaking over our lives. We're speaking to the water in our body, the cells in our body, the molecules in our body every single time we say whatever we say. So when it's not so good, and the thing that we're saying, we are charging our bodies. We're charging the water in our body to literally manifest that thing. Why are we so good at manifesting the thing that we don't want? It's just because that's what we're focused on. It's not that we're better at it than not. It's just that that is what we're putting our energy towards. It's a charge. It's a command, literally. It's an abracadabra. My wish is my command. But what is it that we're commanding? What are we charging our water with? That's the question, because water works. Beautiful live per usual. Thank you, Lakeisha. We have to be so mindful of our words. We so do. And our thoughts and our feelings. It's a thing. Like, that's why I always tap into the 4 walls of manifesting, right? Cosmic concept number 4 in my book. We have thoughts, we have feelings, we have words, and we have deeds, right? Our actions. All 4 of those have to align for our manifestation to come down. The manifestation is the roof. If all 4 walls are not solid and structured and level, that roof isn't coming down. Or if it does come down, it's going to be lopsided or it's going to collapse or whatever the case is. We have to have those solid. So we have to be mindful of our words. We have to be mindful of our thoughts, of our feelings, and our actions. And if there is any like contradiction in one or the other, there's stagnation there. Spirit's like, I'm going to wait till you're sure of what it is that you're talking about right now, because you can't say that you are infinite abundance and then be thinking, I'm so worried about this bill. How am I going to pay this bill? Oh my God, I have to pay this bill. Like, they don't match. So we can say all of these declarations all we want, but if we don't truly feel it, if we don't genuinely think it, if we're not doing things to enact that declaration, it's like it does not compute. You know what I mean? So this is why it's the mindfulness, it's the soulfulness in terms of our feelings in that regard. It's thinking about what we're saying and making sure that, like, just be careful of what it is that we choose to say. And then in the action of the everything of the everyday, you know what I mean? 40K, 40.8 indeed. I have a question if you aren't pulling anymore. Yes, any questions? Absolutely. Tell me your question, Miss Lakeisha. Faith without works, indeed. Indeed. Kappa Black, welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Just about wrapping it up, but I think Lakeisha has a question. I sleep with water beside my bed every night and also add black salt. Word up. Do that. I'm on copper water, so I definitely be on my copper water, y'all. Ooh, 11:11. Get my 11:11 screenshot. All right. Did I miss your question, Lakeisha? How can I strengthen my intuition? I know I have to be more confident. absolutely be more confident, and stillness. You have to listen to your intuition. You have to be obedient to your intuition because it's always talking. That is your higher self. That is Ori. That is your gut. There's the energy of the three brains. I talk about this in my book as well. We have the brain, we have our heart, brain, and then we have our gut. That is the energy of intuition. Sixth sensing was that particular chapter, tapping into, or that cosmic concept. When you stay in stillness, when you stay in silence, you're able to not just hear, but listen. So people sometimes say that it's an opposite thing, like, oh, for those who don't hear, feel, right? That's a saying. Or people listen, but they don't hear. I always align it with you hear because your ears hear. As long as you're not deaf, you can hear. But listening, active listening is different. People can, like, I've been talking to you guys right now. You all hear me, but are you listening? You know what I'm saying? You need to not just hear what is happening when you're in that stillness. You have to listen. You have to attentively listen to the guidance that is coming through. And then when you hear it and when you're listening to it and you receive it, then you have to be obedient to it. And the more that you're obedient to your intuition, the more it's going to come through for you, the louder it's going to get. And then you're not even going to need to question these things anymore because you're going to get your own guidance like this. I'm a clear audience. So for me, it is in the hearing. It is in the listening. But then the step on me after that is being obedient, because they can tell me all day, but if I don't do what I'm being guided to do, that's on me. It's not that I haven't been told. It's not that I haven't been listening, but what did I do about that? How was I obedient to that? And I don't feel that, sometimes I thought I could lose the power if I'm not obedient, but then Spirit was like, that's a punishment and that's not what I do. I'm not going to do that to you, but it's up to you at the end of the day, what you're implementing and how your life progresses based on you following the instructions. It's very simple. You get an instruction list, you got to put something together. If you don't follow those instructions, not only are you not going to necessarily get that piece of furniture up, that shit could fall apart in 3 days. If you didn't follow the instructions, that's what Spirit said. I'm not going to punish you, but if you don't follow the instructions, chances are you're not going to get it right. That's on you. That's not me. I don't have to do anything other than tell you. Then free will. God gave us free will. So in terms of that, in terms of your intuition, just be still, hear, listen, but be obedient as often as you can. And it's going to get easier to be obedient because, again, when we get the guidance, we're often going to hear things that we don't want to hear. And that's how we know that it's real. That's how we know that it's not coming from us, because we wouldn't tell ourselves what we don't want to hear, right? So when you get something, it's especially when you don't want to follow that instruction that you have to be mindful about the obedience of it. Okay? I hope that helps. Manita! Hi, honey. Hello. Finished readings, but I'm getting questions. Good morning, Kappa Black. What does the black salt do? Kasego's asking what the black salt does. Sabrina, do you do it for something specific? Black salt, actually, I use black salt when I'm vegan. So I use black salt because it has a very kind of egg flavor to it. So it can make something, like when I do my vegan eggs and stuff, I add black salt to it to give it more of like a little egg taste and smell and texture and stuff. But black salt is like a volcanic salt, so it's very good for detoxing. But I'll let her tell you what she does specifically. I don't want to bogart the energy because different things, different strokes, different folks. How do you differentiate between intuition and overthinking? Overthinking is where there's going to be a sense of hesitation. There's no hesitation in your intuition. When your intuition comes through, it's very clear. Anytime you're overthinking, there's usually obligation that's surrounded with it, wondering, dilemma, a teetering, a back and forth, and I don't know, a juggle. That's how you're going to tell the difference. Intuition comes like this, and you could listen or not. It's just the same thing, talking about the obedience, but it is clear. It comes through straight. What we can do with our intuition, however, is then decide that we're going to question it. We're going to doubt it. We're going to overthink it. So we can end up overthinking a clear guidance that comes through. But the guidance that came through is your intuition. What we choose to do with the message is on us. right? Please have been fully ordained spiritually. Kappa Black, please have been fully ordained spiritually. I'm not sure what you mean. Please have I been fully ordained spiritually. I'm not sure what you mean. Is it in a specific alignment or faith that you're referring to? And I don't know if I'd be able to answer that for you. But if you're asking in a general sense, ordained spiritually, we are all ordained spiritually. So we have to be mindful of, I always tap into the energy of what we're taught and told versus our truth, our own personal truth. When we ask questions like that, there's question, there's doubt, there's a concern of our favor, of, when we talk about chosen ones, then am I a chosen one? It's labels, it's all of these things that end up, we want to be free, and then we put ourselves in boxes. So have you been fully ordained spiritually? That is our birthright. There is no question about that until you ask the question. You see what I'm saying? And then you take yourself out of who you are. So don't take yourself out of who you are. I hope that helps. Keeps that, yes, evil eye, negative, exactly. It's a detox energy. Yep. Manita, you good? Sexiest, I put a pinch in my pocket when I go to work. When I say the enemy, stay away. Yeah, Shay. It's like rocking with black tourmaline. It's like rocking with some sage. It's like rocking with some black obsidian. I sleep with black obsidian, so especially while you sleep, you're protected from any, negative energies, dreams, sleep paralysis, that kind of thing. Yup. Good night. Lakeisha, rest well. I'm good, Manita. How are you? Thank you for everything. I'm sorry I have to jet. No worries, Keela. We'll be here tomorrow. How are you, Manita? I'm good. How's Ava? Yep. Give it a try, Sego. Why am I vegan? Good question. I actually didn't choose to be vegan. And this is, again, part of, the clairaudience and stuff, and getting the messages and doing what makes sense and following the instructions and whatever the case is. It started off, since I was young, I never ate pork because my father never ate pork. And it was a whole spiritual thing for him, and, the swine and things in the Bible and whatever the case is. So I was just, he'd tell me about pigs and that they don't have sweat glands and that they, they eat each other. Like, there's a lot of things about pigs that's kind of like, oh, you know what I mean? And they, they're in their own swine and whatever. So I was like, yeah, I get that. So I just never ate pork. Then I got diagnosed with IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, that when I was eating meat is when I would start to feel the physical pain and constriction in my intestines when I would eat meat. So I was like, you know what, let me stop eating red meat and see if it got better. Stopped eating red meat. It was a little bit better. So I was just doing chicken, fish, still doing dairy, eggs. Okay. Then I was like, still feeling what I was feeling. I was like, process of elimination. I'm a very logical person, and I'm Aquarius rising, so I just kind of do what makes sense, even if it's not what I want to do. If it makes sense, I'm gonna do it. It's just right? So I was like, let me do this process of elimination thing, and I said, okay, chicken. Let me cut chicken. Still feeling some stuff. All right, cool. Fish is next on the list, because then I was, what do they call it? Just fish and whatever. I don't remember the name of it now, but I was that. Then I was pescatarian, just fish and seafood. And now, cool. Then I was like, okay, everything as I was going down the list, still feeling, finally ended up saying, okay, all dairy gone, eggs gone now. And then the last thing to go that I was still feeling things for was tofu. My body is so sensitive to anything that is toxic, that is just not pure. Like, it's crazy. Even I don't wear makeup anymore because my face was always breaking out. Like, even as an adult, I had adult acne. And the minute I was like, you know what, just get over the freaking scars and whatever, dude, stop wearing makeup. Just they're telling me. So all of that to say, process of elimination, the last thing I was like, what else is there? Tofu. They just tell me. So I was like, okay, let me stop eating tofu. As soon as I stopped eating tofu, no stomach condition, no issues whatsoever. feeling super clean, super pure. And then I got the guidance after it being a physical thing that it was a spiritual alignment. And I started to feel my guidance coming through clearer, doing my readings super on point, my channeling, the downloads that I received, like it was my meditation, astral projection, my dreams, so much on a spiritual level the minute I stopped eating dead energy. And that's what and again, I try not to have too much conversation about my vegan journey because I don't want people to feel guilty or all the kind of like I'm judging them but that's what was told to me. And again, that's what works for me. I was not, and I am not supposed to ingest dead energy. And when you also don't, I was also getting so much clear guidance in regards to like how animals are slaughtered, and that oftentimes it's not humanely done. And the energy that happens when they're being murdered, in essence, in terms of what their shock happened, the shock that happens to their energy and to their essence, we ingest that. How they die, we are ingesting that when we eat it, right? So you bring that vibration into you when you're eating this, murdered. Anyway, that's what I got. And I was just like, oh, okay, never mind. So that's why I'm vegan. That's why I'm vegan. All of those things. It wasn't a choice. It wasn't you know what I'm saying? It wasn't that. I don't judge anybody for it, whatever. I still smell bacon and I'm like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to, like, when I was younger, like I said, before I like understood, my dad was like, explained to me the whole pork thing. Before that, I'd have some bacon every once in a while, you know what I mean? And the smell of certain meats, just like, still, it is what it is, but I don't ingest it because of all of that. So, Lakeisha, rest well. Manita, mwah. Guest got back home from a Christmas party. How was your party? Thank you. Same to you, indeed. My daughter is actually what I refer to as a freegan. Excuse me. And I call her a freegan because she is free to eat whatever she wants. That means when she's with me, she's strictly vegan. When she's with her dad, I let her eat whatever she wants. So he's not vegan. So she has a little bit of everything. So yeah, but she actually prefers my cooking better. She likes my vegan food better, which is pretty cool because I make a lot of things the vegan version. And she's like, how do you make it? And it's so cool to know that she is getting both. So she can literally like know exactly how to compare it to having the burger just the other day and then having a vegan one and being like, how do you do this? So it's pretty cool. And I'm an excellent cook and baker. Vegan versions, indeed. I understand your point of view. I understand why you don't eat meat. Yeah. And it's just, for me, I just think about the risk in terms of bringing dense energy in by ingesting it and what, because we're so surrounded by so much toxins anyway, we can't avoid it. You know what I mean? Like water, even in like everything, we're showering, there's chlorine in the water, there's all kinds of stuff. The air we breathe. So the more control that I can have in regards to what I'm ingesting and digesting, that includes social media, it includes people, it's all of that. So I definitely try to, keep my energy as pure as possible. And I think green eating, you know what I mean? Plant-based, I believe is that way, We do have to be careful, right? Because there's certain nutrients that we may be not getting. I have to think about doing nutritional yeast to get my B vitamins. And there's all of these things that I have to pay more attention to. But I'd rather do that and supplement if I have to and eat more beans and whatever I need to do than to ingest dead energy. Because I get it on a spiritual perspective now. I get it. So good. Don't feel guilty. To each his own. Exactly. To each her own. Exactly. Yada gal, how you doing? You're an Aquarius sun, KP1. Word up. Black soul. I'm sorry if I missed you, but hey. Bacon on a burger. Yes. I hear you. Trust. I hear you. But that ship has sailed for me. I'm glad you're good, Manita. All right, guys. I'm supposed to be leaving. I'm tired. And the readings are done. So I'm going. Didn't think of that, right? Had no protein my body was used to eat. Long story, I tried to stop eating meat, end up in the hospital. My body was like, no way, right? It's not for everybody. Definitely not for everybody. Yeah. But it's so interesting because people, they'll ask me how old I am. When I tell them I'm 46, and they'll be like, that's impossible. Like, I want to see ID. Or like I'm out in the store with my daughter and she's 15 now and she's bigger than me. So I'm like super petite. I'm like 5'1", 111 pounds. And she's like, mommy. And they'll look at me like, mommy who? What you talking about? And I'll be like, thank you. And then usually they'll be like, what's your diet? Whatever. And as soon as I say I'm vegan, they're like, oh, that's why you look 25. So there's something to it too, I guess. You know what I mean? Because again, my skin is clearer, like so much cleared up physically, and more internally and externally. And it's like, I must be, Kaya was maybe 2 when I turned vegan. So yeah, it's over 10 years that I'm vegan. So yeah. No way, I wouldn't think that. Awesome. Funk Boy, hello. Hello. Aftab, welcome. Aish 2, welcome. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go. Let me pick a card for me. Let's pick a card for me, for us. But I'm gonna pick one to get my declaration. I got the Death card too. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. Guys, remember, when cards come up more than once, that is for us to really tap into. We are in an ending year. We're in a 9-year. Think about what it is that we are burning away, that we are murdering, as we're talking about. Think about what we are deading off, what we are burying, what cannot go where we are going in 2026. It is the year of the sun. It is the year of the fire horse. Time to giddy up, stay giddy to giddy up, and think about the new beginnings. It's a 10-year, it's a 1 year. It's all about new beginnings. Ashe. Yay us for the new beginnings. I love y'all. Let me get this screenshot for our time, for our angel number. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you.